back to my channel, Homegrown. Today we are going to be making noodles for chicken noodle soup. So I have a nice vat of chicken noodle soup going behind me, and we're gonna add the noodles right on top. I thought this was great because right now it's really hard to find noodles at the stores, so here we go, follow along. Okay, so to start with the noodles, we're gonna make it an egg base. So I have 3 eggs here, 3 large eggs. And we're just gonna go ahead and crack them right in the bowl. Okay. And there's our 3. I'm gonna set that aside and rinse my hands. So I'm just gonna go ahead and whisk these eggs and add a little salt and pepper to them. Okay, so I'm gonna actually just put a pretty generous layer of salt. It's probably about a ½ teaspoon. And same with the pepper. Just give it a little dash there. And then I'm gonna whisk that together. Okay, just until the eggs are all mixed up really well. They don't have to be frothy, just whisked. All right, basically the next thing that goes in is flour. And I never measured out, so I have 1 cup of flour measured out for each egg. So I have 3 cups here. We'll see if I need them all. So I'm gonna just add 1 cup at a time and mix it to see how my texture ends up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add that in. Pretty quick, we're gonna get rid of the whisk, and I'm gonna be doing this by hand, but for now, I think we're okay. Okay, so I'm gonna add about a ½ cup after this, and I gotta dig all this stuff out of my whisk. And I think I'm gonna move to a spoon at this point in time. So go ahead and get a wooden spoon or a rubber spoon or something and mix that ½ cup back in there. All right, looks like I'm already ready to mix by hand. So far I've got 3 eggs and 1½ cups of flour in and some salt and pepper. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get my hands in there and start hand mixing that flour into my egg mixture. Okay. All right, and we may not need more. So, like I said, I usually just dump. So it's about a ½ cup of flour per egg. That's how that recipe. So you want this very stiff. It's even gonna be kind of crumbly. Okay. And if you have a pasta maker, you can use this to put right in your pasta maker and make all kinds of stuff. I don't, so I'm gonna show you how to hand roll these out very thin and put it right in your soup. Okay? And with these being fresh, the noodles only take maybe 2 minutes to cook in your mixture, in your soup. So you wanna make sure your vegetables are good and tender before adding these in. All right? Okay, so this is what you want your mixture to look like. Okay, like I said, very firm, very crumbly. Still have some here that hasn't even mixed in. Okay, once you have that all ready to go, I'm gonna once again use my rubber mat to roll these out. This is those little silicone mats. Like I said, I got mine from IKEA. You can order them online. I just ordered my sister some, so maybe they'll give us some feedback on how they like theirs. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep some of this crumbs at the bottom to try and see if it'll roll in. Maybe not. I'll just set it to the side and then move it over if we need it. And then I'm gonna get the rolling pin out. Hide and seek around here with the rolling pins. And I'm gonna go ahead and just roll this until it's real thin. The thinner you can get it to roll out, the better. Okay, so you don't want it biscuity like it is now. You want it paper thin. So once you've got it pretty well to where it's not rolling out any thinner, we're gonna be done. Okay, and then you're gonna get out a pizza roller, or a pizza cutter. And you're gonna just cut it into whatever size noodles you want, okay? So, whether you're using it for pasta, this I've only ever used for noodles in my soup, so I don't know how well it turns out for other stuff. So I would try soup first and then kind of expand on that. But you're just gonna go ahead and cut it into strips, and then you can cut your strips into smaller noodles. Okay. And then you're gonna just plop these right on top of your boiling soup. Once again, you want your soup to already have been cooked. This is the very last step. These noodles only take a couple of minutes, okay? Sometimes these are gonna stick. If you made your dough a little sticky, just pull them apart or scrape them off and make them work. They'll be fine, okay? It takes a few times till you can get it to where they're not sticking together, which is fine. Then I'm literally gonna just pick these up and I'm gonna go sprinkle them right in my soup. Okay, and then I'm literally just gonna sprinkle them right on top of my simmering soup here. It's actually still kind of boiling, which is what we want. Grab the rest. You're gonna wanna stir those so they don't clump up. And you're gonna just see them start to rise to the top as they get done. Okay, and that's it. Let them cook for 1-2 minutes maybe, and enjoy your hot, fresh, yummy chicken noodle soup.